All right, hello. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Yoda. I fear for what the green owl will do to you as well, because I know it is a very scary entity. If anything, I'm surprised it hasn't been turned into like a modern day creepy pasta yet. Because I think it has potential. Anyway, I would want to keep you from losing your streak as much as possible. Because I also have a streak going, and that is cryptic crosswords. Of course, every stream we do, we have to do a cryptic crossword before we do anything. And today we're gonna finally draw our banner. We're gonna finally draw our banner so that I can finally start going on Twitter and I can finally start promoting and then promoting myself. And then maybe I do one more piece of art before I promote. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see how that goes. For real, I'd love a Duolingo creepy pasta. Maybe like an ARG. That would be sick. I'm I love I'm too terrified of ARGs. I'm too terrified of horror in general. Like scary things I cannot handle. But I love ARGs. So it's like I'm threading the line between those two, you know. How's it going? I just came from class, so I'm trying to weasel in as much as I I let me tell you, Yoda, I rushed home as fast as I could so that I can stream earlier because I know you go to bed late and I don't want you missing some of the stream. So that's like so I'm trying my best to stream at earlier times, but as we enter college, as we enter mid-January, it does seem like we are revving back up in terms of how hard my college classes are going to be. Good job on the art, and I love ARGs. Hell yeah, we can talk about ARGs while we I watch mostly Minecraft ARGs because it's the horror I can swallow. Anything in terms of like real life, I have a really difficult time watching because I'm too scared, and then suddenly I'm lying awake at 3 a.m. because I cannot sleep. Because I cannot sleep. That's so thoughtful of you. You're welcome. Listen, we reward uh I wouldn't say engagement, interaction. I don't know, loyalty. There you go. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Um so yeah. Oh, I swear, a lot of different things just came out. Oh yeah, yeah. The panels. The panels are done. We've finished our panels. So that's done. One more step to finally finishing my profile. All we have left is um the banner. And then I just need to make one more piece of art as like my main promotion art, and then that's going to be it. I watch lots of Minecraft ARGs too, but I love them all. Some of them are so good. Like obviously we have the very popular. We're getting ahead of ourselves. No, okay, let's have this now. Cryptic crosswords can wait. Cryptic crosswords can wait. Yeah, you can certainly put it that way, Yoda. So there's the most popular one, which is "Don't turn left at the crossroads," which was by Wiffies. I think it was like a Minecraft world that doesn't exist or something along those lines. So that's one thing. There's the other one. I don't remember by who. Was it Zaku Builds? I think. Who made Well, this is spoilers, but it's the one where like a kid, quote unquote, a fictional, because he makes all of this up. You know, a kid gets kidnapped, and then they're signaling for help through the Minecraft thing. Um, and there's a really good quote from that, but it's pretty much like it spoils the entire thing. So I won't say that in case somebody watches this and has their day ruined because I spoiled a random ARG that's out there. But they are very interesting. There's one that haunts me as well. To this day, and it's like it's scary not to the point where I lie awake at night, but it's scary to the point where if I'm in the dark I get worried, and it's the one with a giant stone man. I don't remember what it is, but I remember it was being. You watch Don't Turn Left and Zacho Builds. Hell yeah. It was the one where this one's a pretty old one. Old one being like not this year, I think. Where it's like people were trapped into giant stone men in a Minecraft world, like as a government experiment, and then they just scream. They just scream. And it's the most terrifying thing ever. Sometimes, and this is a real thing, sometimes in my bathroom when I take a poo, I have like a small like rectangular window way high up. I am so scared of looking outside of that window one day while I'm having a poo and seeing a giant stone man. I am so scared of that. A good one by Whiffies is the Matchbox one. How do I not know this? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Wait. We can look it up here. Let me get my browser on. All right, here we go. Is this right? That's the wrong browser. There we go. I did an oopsie there, but doesn't really matter. Um, Matchbox Swiffies. Oh, wait, is this the? Oh dear, is this the? Is this the Among Us one? This is the Among Us one. This is the Among Us one, isn't it? Oh, not the Among Us one. The one where I think it was that. I think it was that. Bro is scared of seeing Rock Hard Man while he pooping. If they start screaming, like, yes, it's the one that's Among Us. That was cool. That one was cool as well. This one was also sick. This one was, I love this one when I watched it. I think I remember. This is the one with the Christmas walkthrough, right? It's the one with the Christmas walkthrough, I think. Wait, I don't remember this one. There was one where it's like somebody was grieving their friend, and so the ghost manifested themselves as like a Minecraft player on a server. Um, no, listen. I don't know what I'm gonna do if one day I look at my window and there's a quote unquote rock hard person, and they just starts crying or screaming. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to run away. I think I would just curl up into a ball and accept my fate because I'm that terrified. I'm that terrified. Anyway, let's get into the cryptic crossword for today. I have to remember to record these because I plan on making these into shorts. Hopefully, this doesn't crash my laptop. What is it? It's Minute Cryptic. I got the one yesterday in like 30 seconds. So I was a bit proud of that. All right, today's clue is a big one. Torpedo. Oh, this is a long one. Torpedo. Boat wreckage swallowed by rough sea around midnight. Okay, so we have. So boat wreckage means to. Okay, so I think torpedo here is our is our definition. Wreckage here is an anagram indicator for boat, which means that we have to scramble the letters in boat, swallowed by rough sea around midnight. So around midnight, I think midnight can be abbreviated to MN. Let me quickly look this up. Midnight abbreviation. It is MN, right? It has to be MN and then rough sea. So I think this is like M and then boat scrambled and then something. Around midnight. No, midnight is in between. And then swallowed by rough sea? What's a rough sea? So this is an indicator, and this is rough could mean like a rough C, which is the letter C, but that doesn't make sense. Because if we have C and we have both, then that's an M maybe. Maybe midnight shortens to M. So if we go by this, rough sea around midnight. So we'll have like C and then boat and then M, something along those lines. This one's a hard one. This one's a hard one. But it's one under par. What could mean torpedo? Torpedo is like a missile in it. Swallowed by rough sea. Is this RS? Is this aborts or something? Because then we have boat, and we have RS, which is the rough sea, but there's no initial indicator. I am struggling. What is the official abbreviation for midnight? Oxford? Intercontinental ballistic missile. Where is that from? Where is that from? Midnight. Hold on. M. Wait, no, this has to be a. Is it MN? No, it does not shorten to MN. I think it shortens to M. The ICBM. Pray tell, what is the ICBM? So, boat wreckage swallowed by rough sea, which means we also have to scramble sea. Something like, and then we put boat in it around midnight. Around midnight. What I said, yeah, but like, oh, so it's just a torpedo, I guess. It's just a torpedo. I see, I see. So this is around midnight, which means that it's something like this, but we have to scramble the letters in C, and then we have to scramble the letters in boat, and then put M somewhere in between. And then hopefully that means torpedo. I think that's what we're going for here. Now the question is, what the hell could this be? Usually when we have anagrams, like, and a definition, which is torpedo, like, I can get the gist of the word, but nothing is coming to mind here. We have all the letters, I'm pretty sure. Something like a steamboat. Is that it? Hold on. Oh no, but that makes... No, damn it. Damn it, I thought we had something. I thought we had something. SEA. We're missing an A. A steamboa? This is rough. This is rough. Like, something. Sabotage? No? Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good as sabotage. I'm gonna guess it. It is sabotage! Wait, what? Rough boat. Swallowed by rough sea. Around midnight. Where's the G from? Steamboa. Where's the G from? Rough sea? Can rough be abbreviated to G? Or what is G? And what is around midnight? What is around midnight? Okay, we have the video here. G from rough or midnight. But where? Oh, hold on. Wait. There's no audio for this, is there? Um I think there should be audio.
There's a lot of
Yeah, that's
techniques.
loud.
We have
Sorry.
two
Sorry.
indicators, and sometimes we're accused of using anagram
Okay,
indicators
there we
quite
go.
loosely, but that is not what's going on here. Both of these anagram indicators are pretty straightforward. One is wreckage, so we have boat
Yeah,
wreckage.
so
The
we
idea is
got that.
that the word boat has been wrecked, and the wreckage of boat are its letters. They're kind of floating around in the water, moving around. This is an anagram idea, just the idea of destruction
I'm
generally as a
sorry.
strong
I'm
anagram idea.
sorry. I'm
And the other
sorry.
one is rough. Rough sea. Sea is
I can lower
churning,
it a
it's
bit more.
choppy, it's moving. That's a rough sea. And so its letters will move. These are pretty central anagram ideas. So we have an anagrammed boat and an anagrammed sea, and we're told that our anagrammed boat is swallowed by or goes
Okay, we
inside
got
of
that.
a rough
We
sea.
got
Rough
that.
sea will go around the outside. And then all of that is around midnight. We already have 7 letters from boat and sea. We need one more letter, and we can get it from midnight, which is the middle letter.
It's a double definition. I'm a bit embarrassed. I'm a bit embarrassed. So midnight is the middle of night, which is a G. I'm a bit embarrassed because I was telling my friends about how cryptic crosswords have words that they double as like midnight is the middle of night, or like Shakespeare is to shake the letters and spear. And I just watched one where it was like rambling lackluster, which is the word rambling, lacking luster, which is the bling. And I can't believe midnight was right there and I didn't spot the word indicator and fodder in a single word. I'm a bit ashamed. I'm a bit ashamed, but it comes with a learning curve. It comes with a learning curve. We got it anyway. That was like 7 minutes. That's my longest cryptic crossword so far. We're gonna do cryptical to hopefully balance things out and then end it there. All right. I did this. This is the same one as yesterday. I did this. Well, that's it. That's it for today's cryptics, I guess. Bro didn't realize he saw me too. He saw too many rock hard men screaming. Listen, if I did, I would be screaming as well. If I did, I would be screaming as well. They wouldn't distract me. They would just. I would literally crawl into a ball and cry. I'm a bit embarrassed by how long that took me. I can't believe we've been going for 20 minutes and all we've done is a crossword. I can't believe it. But either way, we push on. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now we're gonna be moving on to drawing, which I actually have to change my stream settings for this. Just chatting. We're now going into art. Still a good job, bro. Thank you, thank you. This is my like newest obsession, and it's just cryptic crosswords. It is just cryptic crosswords. Um, you guys can't see anything. But you can now. Yay! All right, how does that look? No, you can't. You can't. You can't. You can. Now you can. Yay! Okay. Mia is currently blind. Well, that's not good. How are you supposed to practice French? Okay. Realistically, this stream is gonna go for like probably 2 hours, maybe 2.5. With your ear juices. Well, that's certainly one way of putting it in it. We're gonna do like maybe 2 hours and a half of art, maybe longer if we like can work on finishing it today. But I don't know. We're just gonna be drawing myself, obviously. And now for the pose. Okay, let's imagine this. Oh, my little drawing assist thing isn't working. Hold on while I set this up. I have like a little. It's like the best way I can describe it is like a Steam Deck, but like for drawing that I bought in like 2021, and it's like one of the best investments I've ever made. Aside from the drawing tablet itself, obviously. So it's like There we go. It has like a keypad and then a thing that I can use for like zooming in and zooming out. And it's like it's so good. It's so good. Is this where you're gonna hide the lemon and or burning clown? No, not yet. So I'm gonna be doing all of that in a vector. Um oh, do we do it now? Okay, let me explain to you. Let me explain to you my vision for this banner, right? Um before we do anything. And if you hear music, those are my neighbors. I apologize. They like having music on while they work. Maybe if I'm rich enough, I can buy myself some soundproof panels. But as of right now, if you hear something, we have music playing. We don't have music playing. Now we have music playing. Nothing but professionalism here. Okay, so what I have planned is imagine this is the banner, right? So I'm thinking like those panels. I'm gonna be doing like this part in like vector art, like something like that. So it's like this one is below, and then we have the main one up there. Why is my stabilizer so high? So something like this, right? And then white, and then maybe we go for a darker one up here then that means. I've forgotten my hotkeys. Something like that, and then we do the same thing over here. I don't remember where my eyedropper is. There it is. I pressed every key except for my eyedropper. Okay. Oh god, what's happening now? I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. And then eraser. Not eraser, brush. Forgot which of his keys are attractive. Attractive? Well, I think all keys are attractive. That was weird. I apologize. I don't know where that came from. I don't know. I just wanted to say something like out of context and now I'm not gonna address it. I'm not gonna address it. But I plan on doing something like this. And then like over here, I forgot my hotkeys. Ah, your puns outwit me. And maybe I'm tired from classes. Uh or maybe I'm just not feeling it today. I don't know. I usually make the puns. I don't usually get people telling me puns. Usually I make a pun and then all my friends go ah because that's a dynamic and I think that's funny. Um I saw this one crazy reel earlier where somebody made a joke and then suddenly they're duct taped to a tree. It was a bit funny. So something like this, right? I don't know why I'm refining a draft. And then in here is a drawing of me. And I think it's just like I don't know what pose we're gonna do. We're gonna like workshop that today. I think I wanna do like a peace sign over here. And then maybe like I don't know, poking the cheek or something like that. I have no idea. We'll be workshopping that. And then over here we'll have like white text with my name. And then like maybe yellow subheadings. Maybe yellow subheadings. Something like that, and then we'll have like more text here for socials. And then over here I plan to have in like a small overlay, and you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It's gonna be the lemon. So we're gonna have like the lemon be on here. So okay, no, you know what? You know what? I have a better idea. We're gonna have a lemon like right over here, and then we can even add some effects to this, like it's about to explode or something, and then the rest of it will be puzzle pieces. So some of them will be puzzle pieces, and then one of them will be a lemon. And then if people figure that out, then you know, good for them. Good for them. But that's my plan. And this will go below the text. And it's going to be low opacity. Something like that, you know. And then it's gonna be clipping out, you know, there's more over here. Maybe another lemon for a good safety measure. You can never have too many lemons. And I love a good lemonade, so yeah, something like that. And then yeah. So this is my vision for the banner. Um and this is what we're going to be going for. But today we're going to be focusing on the art. Today we're going to be focusing on the art, and then because I do perfect, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to be doing all of the I'm gonna be drawing like the puzzle pieces and the lemons here, but I'm gonna arrange all of them in my vector program. I use Inkscape. It's open source. Um, I've been using it throughout my. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can say I've had a career. I'm currently unemployed, but I had a career in Well, not a career. I had a job. I had a job in graphic design for like 8 months, and Inkscape. God, I love Inkscape. It's my vector program of choice. I use it for pretty much everything. My main programs are Clip Studio Paint, A Sprite, and for pixel art, obviously, and Inkscape. And I'm looking into learning DaVinci Resolve for video editing because currently I use Premiere Pro, but I think I want to lean away from Adobe, especially with like, well, not only for how much they lean into AI, but also because of their insane subscription prices. So, so I have the one for students. My school provides me with that. Thank God. Um, but once I'm out of school, then that's gonna be really rough. So I will be trying to learn DaVinci Resolve at some point. That's not like an on-stream thing. Remember how Adobe killed Flash? So sad. I do remember. I was there when it happened, and it resulted in um the biggest archive of Flash games ever. I forgot what it's called. Is it Flashpoint? I think it was called Flashpoint. And I used it to play Papa's Cheeseria, all of the original Papa's games. This is the same time I had that Papa's Cheeseria phase in like, what was it, 2022? Absolutely obsessed. That was ages ago, though. That was ages ago. I'm glad. Um, why is my tablet lagging? Because my devices are connecting and disconnecting. I'm glad that the internet is like a big place. I'm actually gonna save this because this is actually a really good mock-up. Oh, my thing keeps disconnecting. That's gonna annoy me. We should be fine now. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad the internet is a big place with so many people because then that means like an archive was made and I can still enjoy what was deleted by like the industry higher ups. Um, am I allowed to say that? Actually, I don't know the laws about let's just call them archives and Twitch. Maybe I'm not, but I don't know. It's out there on the internet. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? We are doing poses. So, what's a pose I can do? We're gonna sketch the one first. I want it to be like off to the side a bit, something like this. And then, so I'm tilting my head here, which means I'm not really tilting my head, aren't I? Something like this. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Well, that'll see for now. And then peace sign over here. And then like a little blep, blep. Fun fact: the chances of getting hunted by a monkey riding atop a swarm of frogs is low, but never zero. This is interesting. Has this happened before? This seems like one of those things that I would see in like a panel show of like, oh, guess what didn't happen? Something like that. Maybe a smile. Maybe a smile. And then where's the body? So it's gonna be like neck is here, right? And now where is the shoulder? The shoulder will be over here, which means our elbow will be over there. Something like this in it. Shoulder. This one's going up a bit, I guess. You have no clue. Well, if it happens, it happens. There's also like a whole topic to be had about the concept of infinity. I literally saw I don't know what it was. I think I saw like a post earlier about like 2 is the only even prime number and there's an infinite amount of numbers that are even, which means that statistically, because there are an infinite number of prime numbers, the chances of a prime number being even, the chances of an even number being prime is 0 because like it's infinity, yeah, which means 2 does not exist. You can do a lot of fun things with statistics. Okay, I think if we go for cheek poke, then we don't do peace sign. And alternatively, if we do peace sign, then we don't do cheek poke. So this goes down a bit, and then shoulder, and then there. Something like that. This should be a bit higher. Yay, fuck 2. What did 2 do to you? Now, okay, what happens if not cheek poke? Let me crudely draw this. Now it just looks like I'm going somewhere. Oh, because the arm has to be in front, and then this one, the torso has to be in front. There we go. I think I prefer cheek poke. It didn't exist when you were born. Interesting. So, pray tell, who created the number 2? Does this imply that before you were born, or before 2 existed, people were counting 1, 2, 3? There's a whole topic of number systems. I ate a guy named Spooky Todd. A guy named Spooky Todd invented the number 2. And how? How did so Spooky Todd, known for being spooky, while after you were born, which meant sometime in the past, I don't know how many years, created the number 2. Now, I didn't know about this. If you could tell me how exactly that happened, that would be an interesting topic. The creation of a number. Okay, but we're looking at this. I'm also thinking of like one where I'm tying my ponytail. I had to look at my other screen and be like, I have a ponytail, right? I do. I made my design. I made my design. So neck is back here a bit. And then this one is going up. And it's like over here somewhere. So it's like that. And then like that. And then can we like go up here maybe? Or like maybe this one has to be like a bit lower. So like the hand is over here, elbows over here, which means our elbow is over here. This is a really cool art trick I learned, where if you just plot your wrist and your shoulder, make a T, and then that's where the elbow goes. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, it's not really like that in it. It's more of like the wrist would be over here somewhere. Uh, Spooky Todd did a the dr- oh not a okay, there we go, did the drugs and shout out the number two like a mama bird lays an egg. He died right after. I'm sorry to hear that, Spooky Todd. Your contributions to science are greatly um appreciated. Oh, I just got it because it's a number two. I just got it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I didn't get it. I'm not on my A game today. Okay, I don't really like how that looks, so maybe we abandon the ponytail thing. What else can we do? You feel so clever right now, don't you? I realized the other day that your name literally ends in 69420, and you've been here for like how many streams, and I never clocked that somehow. I never clocked that. And I only realized it like a day or so ago. And I don't know why I felt upset because I think I was upset at myself for not realizing like it's in your name. It's in every single chat I see. I I never did. I never did, and that's embarrassing. Okay, another one I thought of is like me just tilting my head because like that's a cute one in it. Oh god, I don't know how to do this. Something like that. Okay, maybe not that tilted. That just looks like horror-ish. Why is my lasso tool a rectangle? This looks like something you'd seen in an ARG. Maybe something like that. We can liquefy. And then I'm looking like straight into the camera. Yeah, I was literally thinking of that. It looked like I think I said it, didn't I? I think I said I think that's what I said, but I don't remember. And that's a problem I have. Sometimes I say something and then I forget I say it. So I say it again and my friends are like, you literally just said that. You just said that. I said ARG. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. No. Because you said creepypasta, and I was like, I literally just thought of that. How did you read my mind? We can do like hands behind the back thing. Something like that, and then the body is like that. Okay, realistically, body is where is it? Like that, I guess. And then shoulders, boom, and then hands, boom. Okay, okay, I don't that gives off like it gives innocent vibes, and I wouldn't necessarily use that as a word to describe myself. Like out of all the words, it wouldn't be one of them. Creepypasta was some of the shit I grew up on, along with FNAF and Undertale, despite never playing either. I was cringy when I was small. I was cringy when I was small. Boy, do I have this story, as I say, as I unleash the world of me learning how to draw FNAF as a kid. It was just this in it. It was I looked up so many tutorials of how to draw FNAF as a kid. There is this one story that is always so funny, and I bring it up anytime I can about FNAF. Is that me and my friends, this is like in sixth grade. This is in sixth grade. 10 years ago actually, it was in sixth grade, and we were eating lunch together. And we I guess we were like very into FNAF because we there were three of us, right? And we just started singing "Survive the Night" by Mando Pony while role playing as different FNAF characters. Because there's like a really popular SFM. There's a really popular SFM of like Survive the Night, and all of the different animatronics were there. So like I think I had like obviously my goat withered Bonnie, my friend had Toy Bonnie and a bunch of other people. And we just like started singing. So like my line and then his line and then this other guy's line. It was the funniest thing to think back to. But this is a real thing that happened. You gave drawings of FNAF characters I drew to your grandparents. Shoot me. Oh my god, what did they think? What did they think? What did they think? Horror. I have pictures of me just copying art I saw online as a kid, cause that's how that's how it used to be back then. That's how it used to be back then. We've somehow devolved into Freddy Fazbear, but that's okay. So I don't like this. It's too innocent. I don't like this. I think there's too much going on. Maybe we go for the cheek poke is really calling out to me here. I don't know what other poses there are. Let me try to open Pinterest on my phone real quick. Um, I realize I don't have my water, so I'm gonna have to go out at some point to get that. Um, okay. Loki, you're great at drawing Springtrap. Hell yeah, you don't know what they thought. Well, I guess that's for them to know and for you to hopefully forget about. Fred 5 bar horror. Have you seen the FNAF 2 movie? Have you seen the FNAF 2 movie? I watch it with friends in December. Before we talk about it, I want to know if you've seen it or if you haven't, so I know like what the spoiler if I have to worry about spoilers or not. I think this is Sanuki. I think we're just gonna start drawing now. I think we're gonna go with this pose. Um, haven't seen either movie to be honest. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I think a FNAF fan could like reasonably. Chat is lagging behind on your end. Okay, maybe the stream is lagging. Hold on. Uh, Let me draw something and then see if that updates quick. Ice cream cone. Okay, I think we're back now. I think we're back now. Okay, I'll count the seconds from when I finish drawing this ice cream cone. One, two, three, four. So we have like a 4 second ish delay. So I don't know, but my internet does fluctuate a lot. I don't have an Ethernet cable, and recently we discovered there were ants in the routers. Your messages are popping up a while after I sent them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, this came a bit late to it. Oh, that's a worry. I don't know what's going on there. Listen, if it persists, then maybe we do something about it. But for now, we're just gonna keep going. And if this happens like 10 minutes from now still, then let me know, and then we'll see whatever we can do. So we're going to pick this pose. We're going to pick cheek poke, which is pick to pick cheek poke. That's a very hard thing to say. That's a very hard thing to say. Um, and I'm just gonna scale it up so we have a reference here. Something like that in it. Maybe I want to like liquefy the direction. I like how Freddy Fazbear is in the background. Freddy Fazbear is just there. Who's your favorite animatronic? Or like what's your favorite FNAF game? Let's have that. I can't believe we're talking about FNAF now. Bro has Ant Router. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was really bad. I don't like where I'm looking. Okay, we'll fix that. We'll fix that in post. Come on, set the opacity. Okay, so we are. So the way I usually draw is my sketch just becomes the line art. And I wanna. Your favorite game is 4 or 5. Hold on. So I want to low key edit my brush, but then again, I don't know how to do that. Um, uh, is it this? It is this. And I want to do opacity. So my favorite game I would say is FNAF 2 just for the roster. Why do you like FNAF 4 or 5? My second favorite is 5 as well because of like the whole I like the linearity of sister location. You know, like it differs from the games in a way that pen pressure and pen output. Can I lift this? Or I can lift this? I know how graphs work. I know how graphs work. Can I make... Oh, I can make another point. Oh, okay. I want this. I want this. Because I don't want it to be... And that's sick. We've fixed it. It's 5, not 5, 3 factorial, which is FNAF 6. No, okay, sorry. um, FNAF 3, interesting. You don't hear that from a lot of people. Pray tell, why FNAF 3? Okay, I don't like this, so maybe I'm just gonna ignore that, and then we're gonna see where this takes us. Well, I mean, leaning forward is right, so I guess maybe... Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna start doing and like stop thinking, you know? Oh, that one was good. Something like this. Also you said something about your, yeah, favorite animatronic is Foxy for most variants, but Springtrap is tied. Hell yeah. Foxy lover. Foxy is cool. He gets the Foxy line gets the coolest mechanics. I love Mangle. I love a good Mangle. But my favorite has to be my goat, Withered Bonnie. You don't like Sister Location, and that's okay. Some people don't like it because of the the futuristic atmosphere in it. Something like that. I like the atmosphere of 3 and the animatronic design of 4. Hell yeah. 4 absolutely terrified me. Once again, I am terrified of everything. And in good old 2016, the concept of these absolutely nightmarish animatronics roaming around um was too much for me to handle. And like the concept of having to listen. Like, so you go up to the door, right? And it's open. And then you have to listen so close. And if you mess up, you get like the loudest noise ever from the animatronic. You have to listen for the quietest of sounds. And if you mess up, then you get jump scared. Like that was so... I hated that, and I still hate it. Which is why I was when I played the FNAF game the other day, I was thankful they had an option for what is it? For a volume, like I could lower the jump scare volume. God bless. I don't like how tight that looks. Something like that works. Sure, why not? You don't like... Oh no, there's been nothing. Okay, yeah. I absolutely love the concept of the Wizards. I think the Wizards have the most untapped potential in the entire series. And I say untapped because there are animatronics with greater potential, but that potential was used. I think the Wizards had too and I'm gonna group Mangle in along with them. I think they have too much potential that was never used. Like Mangle is so cool. Imagine this bloody robot climbing on every single damn wall, and you're telling me they're making only one appearance? They're making only one appearance in the entire franchise. Like, come on. Come on. Okay, now what I do here. I guess that's good. The Nightmare animatronics are sick as fuck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They do. I do think they're like some of the greatest design because like it goes so hard. Oh my god, literally earlier today, it's stuck in my head now the I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your head. I'm Nightmare Freddy and I'm in your bed. That's stuck in my head. That is stuck in my head. It's so unironically good, and for what reason? For what reason? Like, come on. Nightmare Chica was the scariest one, I would argue. I would argue. Because I remember she absolutely creeped me out as a child. Something's wrong here. What's wrong? This is way too low. Mangle is sick too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, like, imagine a game where Mangle is like spider crawling everywhere. Oh, what a game that would be. What a game that would be. Which is why Five Nights, the one I played earlier, FNAF Rewritten 87 was such a good play. Is that track? Uh, something's wrong here. Oh, my perspective fails me. No, it has to be lower. I think this nose has to be further along. Or no, it has to be lower. And then this is also lower. Well, you know what they say, trust the process. I think my eyes are too small. Oh, but any larger and I look disproportionate. We'll see how this goes. Something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Trust the process. All right. Dude, also the FNAF animatronics could beat Megan. What? Is this your this can't be your autocorrect. Who the hell is Megan? Fox? What did Megan Fox do? Who is Megan? I'm so lost. Would a wink be better? I think a wink would be better. And this gives fang. This doesn't give tongue. So we'll change that. They would fold her like a chair. Who's Megan? That gives. Am I? Yeah, no. I haven't winked yet in my art. I have like two art. Remember the Megan movies? What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Surprisingly, something like that. I guess. The robot doll. Okay, I don't think I've ever. Okay, let's look this up. Let's look this up right now. Um, Megan movies. This one. I've never seen this. If it's like horror or thriller, I've probably never seen it. 2022. Damn. Damn. Uh, this lady gets a kid of her dead sister and husband, and she makes a robot doll. That gives Black Mirror. That sounds like a Black Mirror episode. And doll starts killing people while caring for the kid. Damn. Damn. Wow, that does sound like FNAF. That does sound like FNAF. Like, what is it? Robot souls rooted in dead children? Sounds very much FNAF. Okay, I don't like how this is looking. We can trust the process. It's a horror movie. The OG one is bad, second one is good. That's probably why I haven't seen it, because I hate horror. I cannot handle horror. If I'm doing this, my eyebrow goes down as well. So it's like this. And then this one is going up. Hair. 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 I feel like I've drawn this recently. Oh no, my cover is something else. Hair. 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 What does my hair look like? I have to look at my model. What does my hair look like? Something like that. We can have like a bit sticking out. And then over here as well. I have air vents, I just realized. I just realized, and I made my bloody design. Like, come on, man. We can have bits sticking out. Nope, I don't like that. We can have this, and then we can have bits sticking out behind it. Your character is good as hell. Thank you. I don't know why I censored myself. I can say fuck. I don't know why. It's just the fear of demonetization gets to me sometimes. Oh, that doesn't. Yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah. We drew this on stream. We don't have the VODs, unfortunately, because I didn't figure out how to stream to YouTube back then. Well, I did. It's just that we would crash every time I would. Um, but hell yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what happens back here? We have hair. No, we have the cat ears. This is big. A cat ear is big in it, like that, and then but I think more horizontal because we're leaning. Yeah, and then over here is like it's from back here now in it. It's something like that. That works. I can say the fuck word. Yeah, yeah. Where the oh. I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna give up. What's over here? So back over here is like boom and then boom. Okay, okay, okay. I fuck with that. I can have a little thing over there as well. Why not? And then over here is boom. We have like a little thing there. Oh, the ahoge. The ahoge. I nearly forgot. Okay. Um, I'm looking off to the side every now and a while just to like glance and remember what my model looks like. I think that's how I draw it. Is that how I draw it? Hold on. Where's my, hold on. We're going back to here. Okay, got it, got it, got it, got it. So this one curves a bit. Oh, so actually I have a triple. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna do that instead. I like having a double section to hoge. There we go. And then the rest is ponytail. So it's like this is all ponytail. Maybe we can have like a couple strands going out here, you know? That'd be nice. Before we go into the tied hair part. And that all, does that track? It goes up steeper. Into, it's not that, so from this angle, no, it would jot out a bit more. You and I can't eat a sweet pickle. What the hell is this? What what's a sweet pickle? For context, I've never had a pickle. I've never eaten a pickle. Okay, that's gonna look weird and I don't know why. I think this is too low. This has to be higher. And then our ponytail is too low. It has to be higher up. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do the terrifying thing and flip the canvas. Not too bad. This has to go up after a certain while. I'm gonna assume it's just a sweet pickle, which is if it is, then I'm just stupid. Asking what the hell a sweet pickle is. Yeah, 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 there. Okay. Maybe I should have gotten that. Maybe I should have gotten that. And you hate sweet pickles. Oh, POV you when you eat when you eat a sweet pickle. I see. Does this mean you're a pickle enjoyer? Or okay, are you a casual pickle enjoyer? Or are you like a pickle connoisseur? How deep into the pickle skill are we? Pray tell, Yoda. What is this? What I'm doing? So I want there to be like a strand and then maybe something like that. And then it goes down. I think that tracks. We're adding lore to the hair now. Well, not lore, but like layers, I guess. Okay, okay, that one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. And I can have like something over there, right? Chat is so slow to come on your end. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, wait. Is it Caster Labs? I love pickle. I love sour pickles. I love pickles. I'm gonna restart my Caster Labs and see if that does anything. That is not my Caster Labs. Does it say on Twitch when something arrives? Okay, wait, I'm gonna have like both my Caster Labs and my Twitch up side to side. And then we'll see if it shows me your chat instantly. Maybe it's Twitch. Maybe it's Twitch. You love sour pickles. I love pickles. So do you like eat them alone, or is it like, I mean, not like with a friend, you know? Let's see if we're okay. So I got those at the same time. The moment that message showed up on my Twitch, I got it on my Caster Labs, and it instantly went to my stream. Yeah. So maybe it's on your end, a refresh. Yeah. So the moment this shows up on my Twitch chat, it shows up on my recording instantly. So I don't know. Maybe we just work with a delayed chat. There's not. I don't know what I can do. I'm new to this, by the way. New streamer. Haha. What did I say? Haha. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know. So it's gonna be like that. Uh. So Twitch is slow. Maybe Twitch is slow. I'll refresh. Hell yeah. You eat pickles on stuff and on their own. When you come back, I'm gonna be asking what you like eating pickles with because as somebody who doesn't usually eat pickles, I would want to know this information. You're back. Welcome back. Um, what do you eat pickles on? Something's weird here, and I can't put my eye on it. I have to liquefy this a bit, I think. You eat pickles on burgers and sandwiches. It seems like the delay has been fixed-ish, I hope. Burgers and sandwiches, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pickles aren't the most popular thing over here. It's much faster now. We've figured it out. We've figured it out. Hell yeah. I don't like that. Oh, maybe we like shorten the entire thing. Burgers and sandwiches. That is so there have been many opportunities where like I could have eaten a pickle, but I feel like I usually don't take the opportunity. Is it because I'm scared? Why would I be scared of a pickle? I'm scared of many things. Am I scared of a pickle? I have no idea. It was on my it was on your end. You're bad. Don't worry about it. Hey, we got there. We got there. We figured it out. All right, we figured it out. And that's what we do here. That's what we do. Okay, okay. I kind of vibe with this. Maybe the nose is off. Let's do something with the nose. So from this perspective, we would be seeing. Oh, that's cute. Okay, tongue, tongue, and then this is reserved for the cheek poke. Cheek poke. Cheek poke. Kung cheek patchy. I'm scared of pickles. I have pickle phobia. I hope we can respect this phobia. It's been bugging me since I was a child that I'm just deathly terrified of pickles. I had gotten lag, then you guess you were lagging behind. Got it, got it, got it. So now that we're on the subject of pickles, what the hell is pickleball? And what does it have to do with pickles? You're gonna cure my phobia by making me eat one. That would be a fun thing, trying out new food. I used to absolutely abhor. Okay, so after we talk about after I don't know, because like pickleball, it uses like oh what happened there? Pickleball has nothing to do with pickles. Yeah, I know they like use this type of racket. Is it? It's like this racket in it. They like use this racket or something, and then the ball has holes. Something like that. Oh my god. And then they have this paddle, and then I don't know what they do, but I know that it's an old person socially it is known as an old person sport, which is funny. Which is funny to me. Maybe we can solve it by just like drawing a pickle onto their thing. And now we have a pickle and a ball. We've solved it. We've solved it. You've played pickleball once. How was it? How was it? I wanted a separate layer for the hand. When you were tiny. That's very interesting because I thought pickleball was a recent development. Oh, I think I tried drawing like a hand from this perspective once, and I nearly cried. Three fingers. Something like this. Okay, I've just looked at my actual hand for reference. Let me get a picture of this. Let me get a picture of this. It was. Oh, memory is too fuzzy. Brain shut down. Restart with popcorn required. I'm assuming that means that was in response to it being a recent development. Um. Okay, we're back. Not yet. All right, had that was a bit terrifying. My phone disconnected from the Wi-Fi, and I thought I lost connection. But no, it seems like we're still good. What I mean is the memory is fuzzy and far back, hard to remember much if anything. I see. I see. All right. Bro's phone did a goof. I think it's my internet. I think it's my internet. It's why the previous stream you had internet connections. I think those are on my end. I think it was on my end. Why is my finger so goddamn long? But all right. So it's something like that is the finger, and then so it's like that, and then boom, and then like that, boom, and then oh okay, I see. So we have like this one is a bit shorter, and then this one is shortest, and then it also has the extension over here. Oh, that looks much better. I don't like this finger. We can move it up one. That's much better than what we had like a minute or so ago. Wow, using references does work. Guys, this is revolutionary. Um, I see as I've been using as references are like the holy grail of artists. And also that's not how this looks. It attaches over here. And then this one is actually slightly longer. Maybe that's just my finger. I have absurdly long fingers and big hands. Would you rather eat a chocolate flavored bug or bug flavored chocolate? I hate bugs. I absolutely hate bugs. So this is like jigsaw level for me. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know. I think I would eat a oh I would choose the bug flavored chocolate because then at least I'm not eating a bug. It's just bug flavored. Like gun to my head, I would choose bug flavored chocolate. Your hands are very big. Hell yeah, we're big handers in here. I had a friend who was like, "Yeah, my hands are very big," and then he compared his hands with mine, and mine were bigger. Okay, this is going somewhere, except for the fact that this is too thin now. So if we just like extend this a bit, boom, and then this goes all the way to the wrist. That doesn't go that way actually. It goes this way and then it goes this way. I think just doing this and then this is fine. I think that works as intended if I do that. Flavor. You'd eat the chocolate flavored bug because yum yum chocolate flavor, but it's a bug. But it's a bug. It's a bug. But it's a bug. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, maybe I want to like foreshorten this a bit. The finger is way too long. That works, I think. I can also like make this less jarring. Cause if it, cause yeah, no, like the flavor I can deal with, but it's just like knowing what I'm actually eating. Like that. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't. I can't. I couldn't. I couldn't. Who cares? It tastes like chocolate, whereas chocolate bug flavored tastes. Whereas with chocolate that's bug flavored, it tastes like a bug, just with a chocolate texture. But it's chocolate. I think I'm more of like it depends on what it is rather than what it tastes like. Because in my head, like Also, what what even is bug flavor? Because I've never chewed a bug. I've never maybe I've swallowed like one or two flies in my life, but like I've never chewed a bug. So if it's like actual bug extract that they use for that, probably a gross flavor, yeah. If they use bug extract, okay, wait. Entertain me this idea. Is it chocolate that tastes like bug? So it has nothing to do with bug except for the taste. They don't add any. Oh, welcome back, Naruto. We're having a question of eating bug flavored chocolate or chocolate flavored bug, and I am the I am. Oh, there's someone to ban. Hold on, I got this. I got this. I know how to do this now. You guys have been saved. Don't click links. Do not click links. Um, there you go. It's gone now. No. Is there an element of bugs in the chocolate, or or is it just pure chocolate that tastes like bugs? Because if there's an element of bug in the chocolate, then I would rather pick what you chose. The chocolate is just perfectly bug flavored. I'm choosing that because I know what I'm eating is still chocolate. I know what I'm eating is still chocolate. So it won't matter to me the fact that it's bug flavored. And I played Bean Boozle. I don't know if anybody here remembers Bean Boozle, but I played Bean Boozle back in the day. I played Bean Boozle. So it's like I've eaten, was it dirty socks? All those flavors. The bug is a real bug but tastes like chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, I would go for the chocolate that is bug flavored. I would go for that because I don't know. I'm more grossed out of the concept of eating an actual bug, even if it tastes like something I would enjoy, like chocolate, rather than eating actual chocolate that just happens to taste perfectly like a bug. That is my stance. That is my stance on it. Oh, yikes. Yeah, yeah. I'd say with chocolate, it's a normal sized bar, a big harmless bug. Well, now it's getting worse. Now it's getting worse because you're telling me this is a big bug, and I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm not. I mean, I know it's harmless. I know it's harmless, but still. Okay, this part should drip down, and then jacket, and then over here it's up a bit because we have the shoulder with the hand. I think that's how it works. I think that's how anatomy works. Where is this? So if shoulder is here and that is there, our hand should be over there. Got it. Got it. I don't know if this works with foreshortening, but hey, I've been using this hack my entire life, so why wouldn't it start now? And we're on the wrong layer. That is still the wrong layer. All right, there we go. That tracks. That tracks. That looks okay. We're just gonna clean this up a bit here. There we go. And then, so this is the armpit, which means it goes over here. This looks like that. Is that too small? Is that that's too small for an arm in it? I think that's too small. I think I have to enlarge this a bit. I think this side is the one we enlarge. Uh, Anatomy works however it does. You don't know, I'd eat a brick made of maple syrup. That's such a funny two-part message because you have anatomy and then just a brick of maple syrup. Okay, maple syrup isn't as popular here, but I would assume that I'd enjoy the taste quite heavily as well. Would I eat a brick of syrup? I probably would. I probably would. When I was a kid, I used to nibble on butter, but it had to be salted. It had to be salted butter because otherwise there was no flavor. Yeah. Yeah. And these days I take a swig out of, wait for it, oyster sauce. I like just like randomly taking a sip of oyster sauce. Maple syrup is amazing, very yum. Hell yeah. Hope I can try it one day. I know from Papa's Pancakeria that it probably goes well in pancakes. I think that's an okay arm. I think I just have to move this inwards because that's not where the armpit is, I think. Something like that should be good. Or inner more. I think inner more. Because, okay, what are the muscle groups here? What are the muscle groups? So it's like this, right? And then we have the chest is here, which means if this shoulder is up, this shoulder wouldn't be up. It would be up somewhat. This goes to over there, which means like that. So the armpit is like over here. I think that's right then. I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. Hopefully that's right. Well, really, realistically, the chest is like over here. I think this is anatomy. I think that's anatomy. Forgive me, I have no education in anatomy. Maple syrup comes. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped it there. Maple syrup comes straight out of a tree. Maple syrup is unique among syrups of any other flavor. Interesting. Is it akin to sap then? Because there are many videos online of like people collecting sap from trees, you know? I think that tracks. I think anatomy. Maple syrup comes, listen. It can do whatever it wants to do. And it is sap. Interesting. Interesting. And they come in like they come in these okay. So like in media, they come in these like jar things in it. They usually come in these shaped jars. And I've never seen I've never seen one of these in real life. And I think like it's so cool. And then you have like a cork. That's how they're usually presented, right? And then it's like the flag of Canada. Hold on. Something like that. Forgive me. Wait, I can do this better. I can do this better. Canada flag. I remember when r slash place was a thing and people struggled with the Canadian flag for like ages. Something like that, in it. It's similar to that, but in real life, it's plastic and thin. Oh, so like this. Oh, is it like a hot sauce bottle then? Because this gives hot sauce. This gives hot sauce. The thin version gives hot sauce. Hot sauce. If I have a pic, if I have some in, why can't I read? If I have some in my house, I can send you a pic. Hell yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool. And you can message me on Discord. So we can. That's a thing we can do now. It's wide one way and thin the other way. So is it like this? Like that? Wait, we should. No, you know what? You know what? No, ew. Listen, I played Potion Craft back in the day, and they had crazy bottles. They had crazy bottles. There's one that's just this, and like that gives gasoline. That gives gasoline. Like you look at it from one side, and it's wide. Oh. Okay, I got it. So on one side, it looks like this, but then on the other side, long. Like this is my best approximation of long. Maple syrup is tree blood. The trees bleed. Wait, that's so metal. That's so metal. The trees bleed and we drink their blood. We put their blood in pancakes. That's so metal for no reason. That's so metal. Like yeah, so like this from the front. What am I drawing? And then it looks like this from the side. We love drinking the blood of the. Okay. Oh no, trees can die, but I guess maple syrup is collected from healthy trees. How would the jacket do this? The jacket would go over, right? The jacket would go. It would stretch. Oh, the jacket would stretch. Something like that. The jacket is stretching. And then I guess it goes back down there. I think that's how jackets work. I say as I wear a jacket to school every bloody day. And then, I don't know, a fold there because why not? Not wide like the O drawing. OG drawing. Why you wear the jacket like a bottom? Wow. Wow, Naruto. You've been in here for 20, like less than 10 minutes, and I'm already being attacked. I'm already being attacked. Wow. Wow. Listen. Listen. The world I don't even know that. I don't even know this. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I have nothing. I have nothing. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna ignore that. Bottle similar to salad dressing. Now that's interesting because our salad dressings come in bottles like this. They come in bottles like this. I went through. Okay, this is fun fact. I went through several designs for like how like my torso of like the clothes I wore, and I ended up with the bodysuit looking thing, which is this, right? I think that's how bodysuits work. It would be something like that, I guess. That's a big chest, and I've forgotten what brush I use. Like that with a little grip hoop on the side. Cool. We have it. We finally have the bottle. We finally have the bottle. It's not even functioning like a jacket. But you know what? You know what? It's stylish. It's stylish. And maybe that's what we're going for. Maybe that's what we're going for. Also, this is wrong because this has to go upwards instead of down. Something like that is better. Yes. Now we have the dimensions right. We have the dimensions right. So this is the stretch point. That means that it's going like that, the folds of the fabric. Oh god, I have no idea. I have no idea. I think that's how it's supposed to work. And these are tight because they're being stretched. Something like that. Um, It wouldn't keep you warm if you were like that bombastic side eye. Number one, the climate here is extremely hot. Number two, maybe I like the cold. Number three, it shows off the hoop. Not the hoop. Damn it! I looked at Yoda's message. It shows off the cat thing here. Wait. I went through several. Cause okay, when I used to make my characters, they all used to just have hoodies. Like it would just be this basically. I'm surprised how well I drew that. You know, it would just usually be that. If not that, I live in the burning part of Asia. I am practically on the equator. Well, not exactly. No, I'm a bit far from the equator, but like it is like yeah, we're not on the extreme. We're in the means, you know? We are quite close to the equator. Ecuador is a country. That's in South America. I know my geography. And if it wasn't that, then it would be I've somehow made Megamind. I need to fix this because that's bugging me. I don't like this being Megamind. I respect Megamind. If it wasn't this type of garment that I'd be wearing, it would be hold on. Oh, this is an absolute classic. It would be this. I would have a collar and then I'd have a jacket over it. It would be this type of character. Also, that's wrong. The color should be way higher up. I want to fix this, even though it's just a demonstration. Megamind. I've heard of the infamous Malaysian or Philippines weather. Yeah, it gets quite hot. But what's been bugging me is the mornings have been cold recently. So I wake up and it's like really cold, and then I have to go to school and it's like hot. And then when I reach school, it's air conditioned, so it's cold again, which is why last week I got sick because it's like a bunch of extreme temperatures all at once. Something like that, I guess. Yeah, something like that. So I wanted to switch it up a bit. I know I wanted like some part of the shoulder revealed. I nearly went for like clothing that looks like so if that's the neck, I nearly went for clothing that looks like this. So like those are the sleeves, right? Yeah. I nearly went for an outfit that had something like this, where there's like an open sleeve, and then when you wear it, it's like it goes over the shoulder, it goes down, and then it comes back. So like that's the exposed part, like part of the shoulder. Also, I for sure have no maple syrup in my house right now. That's unfortunate. Get yourself some tree blood. Immune system of a rat. Listen, I seem to be okay now, but I brought a blanket and some hot soup to school in case it happens again. I don't know what happened to me last week. Maybe it was a one off. How cold for me? Negative 15 degrees Celsius is cold type shit. You are going to be appalled when you hear it. Cold over here is 23 degrees. 23 degrees Celsius is really cold. It's really cold. 23 degrees Celsius. And my friend from the UK is absolutely appalled whenever she hears this. Because sometimes it's really cold in the night and me and my friends are bitching about 23 degrees Celsius. Like and it's like, oh it's really cold, I need to wear a blanket and she's over there like 23 degrees. 23 degrees, that is good weather. My friend melts in 23 degrees. 30 kills me too hot. That is the normal temperature. You, it's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate to learn that 30. Okay, we have Fahrenheit here. Now I learned how to mentally convert to Fahrenheit, but I can't do it fast enough. So 73 is warm weather. Let me do 73 F and C. That is around 23. Yeah, no, that is way too cold over here. I don't know if it even reaches 23. Like 24. 24 degrees is like it's 1 a.m. and it's raining. That is 24 degrees. The usual over here, I can read to you the exact weather it is right now. The exact feels like temperature. It currently uh feels like 33 degrees right now at this hour. Okay, that's a bit wrong because it is cloudy, so it's a bit cold. But like our usual is 30 to like 34. Sometimes we hit 37. And at its worst, it becomes a 42. I think 42 is the highest ever. And we had that last year. You would die. Yeah, yeah. This is why you'd melt like a snowman. This is why when Westerners like whenever people think about visiting like Asia, it's always in the winter. It's always in the winter. I guess we're sort of on the winter as well. Here's a fun fact for you guys if you didn't know. The only seasons we have are dry and cold. We don't have, obviously, we have no snow. We have no fall. All we have is like the dry season and the rainy season. So we have two seasons instead of the usual winter, summer, spring, and fall. Your body would become undone. I'd become sludge. You can join the maple syrup. You can join the maple syrup, and then we'd have Yoda syrup, which I guess sounds better in theory than it is in practice. Want this to be outer. I feel like that represents the dimensions more. Yikes. Oh, also fun fact. At some point of my original design, I had a collar. I had like a big old collar, and it looked like this, something like that. That's the wrong way actually. And then I scrapped it because I was like that's too much. That's too much. I had like this on my neck, and then up here is my face. Oh no, it was way thicker than that for some reason. And then like yeah, and then up here was my face. That was part of the initial plan. And then I was like, yeah, this is too much. This is too much. Um, Syrup made from me would taste like chocolate, pineapple, poor decisions, and mental illness. What a collection. And you know, the only thing I would dislike from that is pineapple. Because I'm a bunch of the other ones as well. So, hey, I will not be judging. With a healthy dash of trauma. Trauma adds flavor. I'm gonna get like popular one day, and then people are gonna pull like clips from this era, and then like cancel me for it. I don't know. That's a thought I have. I think this jacket is way too low, but we've committed. We've committed. I've been called. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. We're just gonna keep going. You'll be my undoing. Pretty much, pretty much. We already have the clown community in shambles over our claims from last week. Oh, I like that. That's sick. I think I'm gonna liquefy a lot of things. I think our neck is way too long. But I don't want a tangent line. And now we have a floating head. Oh, hell, how do we move that? Thank God this hand is separated. Maybe that would be good. Hold on. Let's see if this works. That does work, which means we now have to change the hand. Just slightly. That should be fine. We can move this part up. Interesting. The other part didn't get pulled along. Uh, Dullahan type shit. I don't understand that references. That reference. There's a lot I don't get is what I'm learning. What happened here? This has to go straight up because it's an arm, and then we just have something branching from it. I think that's how arms work, yeah. And then we change this. Oh no, I forgot to flip the canvas. We're too slanted to the left. Maybe if we rotate the entire thing. Maybe if we rotate the entire thing. Now we're vibing. I think I can fix that by just changing this jacket sleeve to being down instead of left. I just said it, dog. Basically being alive. Oh, okay, I see, I see. Just removes head and neck. When I think of headless, I think of the was it the flaming horseman, like the headless horseman in it. If this is getting pulled, then the zipper is being pulled along with it. Type shit. And then this should be going up instead. Headless horseman. Why didn't that come to mind? I just feel stupid now. It's literally called the headless horseman. Okay, what do we not like here? The hair is overlapping. And this hair is gone. Also, shouldn't this be a bloody jacket? If I could be a combo of 3 fantasy monsters, which ones you're gonna pick? Tabaxi, because it's a cat. Sorry, I'm basic. Tabaxi. I don't know why I'm basing off D&D races. Hold on. I'm thinking of a Kappa, but like I don't really know why I'd choose a Kappa. Cerberus would be fun, having 3 heads. Um Cerberus would be fun. This Cerberus cat has 3 monsters. That's so funny. Maybe I would go for like a siren. That'd be fun. Like a Tabaxi and a siren. And then for the last one, Banshee. Banshee! Oh, they're low key. This isn't like a big obsession of mine, but I think they're so cool. Like they just sit and then they have like in my head they have like a distorted face and they just scream and they haunt people. And that's so cool to me. Cerberus would give you 3 heads. So do they each count as a monster? Like if you go to a movie theater, if Cerberus went to the movies, how many tickets do they have to pay for? How many tickets does Cerberus have to pay for at the movies? We're asking the real questions here. We're asking the real questions. This has to be a jacket sleeve. As much as it pains me to remove this well-drawn arm. It's one body, but it's 3 different heads looking. It's one in your opinion. Okay, it seems like we have a consensus here. It seems like we have a consensus. The movies are paid per ass instead of per head. So it's the seating that we're paying for, not the experience in the movies. You'd be a mix of Phoenix popping into your mind to save and hydrate. Thank you for reminding me to save. Thank you for reminding me to save. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see, but over here it says illustration because I have not saved it once. Welcome, Zerdes. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And hydrate. My water is outside, so I'll be getting it in just a while. Welcome, welcome. We're drawing our banners that I finally have something to show off on platforms. Save reminder, what a godsend. Phoenix, Slime, and Hydra. Phoenix is fun, like a bird of literal flyer. A bird of literal fire. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Um, and then uh, a Hydra. I don't necessarily know what a Hydra is, but I know of a false Hydra, which is a thing in TTRPGs that I hear quite often. Duolingo time, hell yeah. Uh, there we go. Something like that, I guess. And then we just gotta draw the. If that's stretched, okay. So if this is stretched here, that means this is also stretched. Hence why it's being pulled down. So it has to be fairly close to the skin. Maybe not that close, something like that. I think that's how jackets work. Oh my god. I've been drawing for like what, 5 years? I've run so many jackets. I've run so many jackets. Question for you, what made you want to stream? Thanks for the question, real good question. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just like first of all, I wanna put myself out there. Um before I answer the rest of it, Hydra is multi-headed lizard monster. You cut off its head. Oh, so it is. Yeah, yeah. So it is what I was thinking of. I for some reason I just thought I was wrong. Um, yeah. So it's like putting myself out there. Two, I think I have. I think okay. Maybe this is narcissistic, but I think I have what it takes to be an entertainer. Like I think I have the personality for it. Um, I don't know what type of entertainer, but I think I can make it. And three, it's mostly like I follow a lot of forgive me, I follow a lot of femboy VTubers, and like back in 2023, at one point I was watching like four different streams at the same time, like 5 hours past my bedtime, because I was like that streamer pilled, you know. And I think all of that was just like a push. And since I was a child, I guess I wanted to be a content creator. It's really embarrassing that when people would ask me what I wanted to be, other kids would say doctor or engineer, and I said YouTuber. So that was funny. That was funny. You'll find your place. You're already doing well with speaking well in front of an audience. Thank you, Sarides. I, throughout my life, have been placed in positions of public speaking, whether emceeing for school, whether hosting podcasts for an organization, or just generally being the face of something. Which is why I think I'm able to hold well when it comes to holding an audience. Which adds on to why I think I can. Well, it's not necessarily that I can make it, but rather it's like how do I say this? It's like I'd want to give it a try, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm giving it a try. Now, I will say, I do want to grow, but the reason why I push myself for streaming, I started last December, like a month ago. I pushed myself specifically because I know, once I graduate, that's where I'm gonna go. Like, I'm gonna try full time streaming once I've finished my graduation in my college understudy. So I'm streaming right now to like get the feel of it, and then when I do graduate, I already have a foundation. So that's why I push myself to stream now, which is why perfect lesson in under a minute. Hell yeah, hell yeah, we're learning that French. Um, which is why what I stream right now isn't like content. You got this practically what I've been doing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? I'll stop by. Okay, forgive me, Surdies. I haven't stopped by one of your streams. I think that's something I have to keep in mind as well because oh my god, ADHD like is taking me places. Hold on. One thing at a time. I've had to close my eyes to focus. I've had to close my eyes to focus. So which is why most of what I stream right now is like um me setting things up. Like last stream, we did our panels for the About Me. The other time, I was literally drawing my model in December. I finished my model while streaming on December. Want to see the original model? No obligation. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. If I like what I see, which I probably do because you played Celeste, which you played Celeste, so that'll be cool. Um, that then I'll stop by sometime. So I was drawing my model Yeah, we do have a Discord. We do have the Discord. Thank you for the plug, Yoda. Um, in December, I was drawing this model. This was my original model. I played Chance of Center as this guy, a floating puzzle piece. Cause I did this in like under 2 hours because I like, for some reason I used vector. You might try to hang around a bit before I join Discord. It doesn't matter if learning the space, and that's okay. Hey, there's also no obligation. It's just, and nothing happens there. Probably because me and Yoda are the only people in there. But like, yeah. So this was the model I was streaming with in December, and then I finally finished my model this January. And now we have this. And now we have this. And I have like a big urge to learn PNG Tuber Plus or Viado Tube, but I was like, no, no. Before I work on my model more, I need to work on everything else first. Yeah, it's just Yoda and the main character from Undertale. Or Deltarune. 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 Yeah, so it's why a lot of this is like me setting up my different socials, me setting up my Twitch page, my model and all that, because I'm laying a foundation for in the future where I do actually want to have a commitment to streaming. Because right now, I am in college and I'm about to, next opening I'm gonna be entering my final year, so that's like dissertation hell. So I don't know how busy I'm gonna be, but while it's chill, I do my best to try to stream. I do my best to stream as much as I can, and I actually I don't know if I can reveal the fact that I skipped a class so I could stream today because I know I can't stream tomorrow and my last stream was on Saturday. Now, I don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend skipping class. I don't recommend skipping class to stream. But I have really good grades. So it's like I know what I'm capable of. You know, I'm not gonna sacrifice my grades for streaming. I know my limits basically. Don't tell anybody I know that I skipped class. Good, good. You're making a plan. You're making reasonable executions. You're pushing yourself. You're on the track to success. Hell yeah. I would already consider this. I'm glad I could be here before you get big, and I hope you get big. I do hope as well. As a former TA, I don't recommend skipping classes either. Haha. Now, funny you say that, Certes. If TAs were a thing in my country, I would be a TA. I am so teacher's pet pilled. Casual flex, but okay. Sorry, man. Hey, I am so like I'm such a teacher's pet. I would be a TA. I would be a TA. But those aren't a thing here. So I just kind of get close to the teachers as like cuz like if they need something they come to me. They come to me. And it's like well one it's building connection. Two, they're really good people. They are really good people. They're like my friend, like a bunch of teachers. I have a teacher that's practically my best friend. But he's like also a big inspiration to me. So that's really cool. I don't know. It's like it's just an interesting thing to do with teachers. Um, TA in my case is an actual job position. You're a master student paid to teach labs. Maybe I'm in the wrong country. I would I would do so well as a okay. After graduation, do I just reveal my plans, my career plans? I'm smarty pants. Hey, I mean, after graduation, I plan to teach. And while I'm teaching, where did my that scared me. That scared me. While I'm teaching, I'm gonna be full time streaming. So I'm gonna be full time streaming with a part time teaching job on the side. That's my plan. That's my plan. I used to watch. We all have our origins. We all have our origins. Okay. I still watch them from time to time, but I am a bit busy now because of this whole streaming thing. I'm streaming myself now, and because back then I was a very active chatter, but recently and like the previous months, I'm just a lurker and I have it on because I enjoy like hearing the stream while I like play Minecraft or something. Speaking of, for how much I like Minecraft, it's a surprise to me that I haven't played it on stream yet. and I have a mod pack waiting. It's just that, well, we're going back to Celeste next stream, I think. Because we have to do the B sides. I want to do the B sides, and then we have to finish our art now. So yeah, that's how it's going. Me, that's me. Yeah, that's Yoda. There we go. You wish you still had the pride flag emote. It's too okay, it's too early on in my streaming career for me to flex about about anything in terms of academics. So I'll keep those to myself. I'll keep those to myself. And trust me, when I get narcissistic, I get narcissistic. Because growing up a bit sad, but growing up achievements were all I had. And I've learned obviously that that isn't the case now. But like so a big part of it is like yeah, but like now is not the time. Now is not the time. I am but a humble streamer. um you got the hell yeah. I will say I do consider like right now, maybe this is like a good mindset. What I'm doing right now as a streamer is a success. I consider myself a successful streamer right now because I have you guys in chat. That's great. That's a huge achievement. And I have a model, and I'm building socials. I would consider what I'm doing right now already a success. So if let's say when I die, like my regret wouldn't be I never became a successful streamer because I already am one. The community is small, but it's still a success to me. And and hopefully, I don't know. That's just how I think. It's like also I gained multiple subscriptions to streamers from gifted subs. Same. Oh, now you're just flexing the emotes. That's fine. Oh, maybe we can do emotes one day. That would be cool. That would be cool. But yeah, so because I know when people like think of opening a business and it doesn't really take off, people are like, "Oh, it wasn't really that successful." The fact that they opened a business is already success. It doesn't have to, maybe this is like my viewpoint on this type of things, but like I don't think wealth, or in this case popularity, is a measurement of success. I think success is like whether you were able to do it or not, regardless of what the spoils were. And in my case, I have a model. I have people watching me. I have you guys appreciate chat so much. I already consider this a success, and I hope that more people see it as that way, because I don't know. A lot of the like, oh, opening to streamer, or like watch this if you're a beginner streamer thing is like, don't focus on the numbers, don't focus on the numbers. And you know what, they're right. They're right, because you're not supposed to be chasing the numbers, right? You're supposed to be chasing what you want. And in this case, I think I've already gotten it. So uh are you planning to die? I'm not. I'm not. Don't worry. That's like long term. That's like long term. Don't worry. People are too hung up on the get rich popular stories. True. True, Syrtes. And no, I will live forever in the Maple Stream neural network. To add on to that, Syrtes, I feel like people who become like great successes overnight, I feel like that's actually bad, because it means you got famous over one thing, right? Or I don't know, like more often than not, say like I made a Lethal Company video and it blew up, I will be chasing the high of that popularity, right? Which means to chase that high, my subscribers want Lethal Company. So now I'm basically locked into Lethal Company because I want the fame, and the people who watch me expect that fame through Lethal Company clips. So I that those are my thoughts on like overnight successes, where I think um more often than not, obviously this isn't true all the time, but more often than not it locks people into things that get them popular, and when they try to do something else, their fan base followed them for Lethal Company. When you do something else, the fan base won't be there. And that's like a thing that I don't know. I think a lot about these things. And it's like I don't feel like I ever want to box myself into just one thing, which is why, despite like I love puzzle games and I can do like puzzle games forever. I don't want to exclusively do puzzle games. We have art, we have FNAF, Minecraft is down the line. These layer settings are bugging me. So it's like, yeah, I just don't want to box myself. If people follow me, it has to be for me, you know, and not because of the games I play. Although that would be cool. No shade to the people who do that. There are some people who do that and absolutely enjoy it, you know? The MapleStream neural network is a pool of. Okay, hold on. Let me finish my thoughts. I think that's all I have to say, actually. Yeah, like obviously no shade to people, to things that happen to those, if that happens to those people, but like for me personally, I do want to be to build people a community where not necessarily I'm the center, but like we can talk to each other about things instead of like, oh, I'm the guy to go for if you need Minecraft tutorials. I don't think I ever want to box myself that way. I knew I got good vibes when I followed 100 agree with their philosophy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Glad we're on the same page here. Okay, let me read this extremely long excerpt on the Maple Syrup Network now. The Maple Stream neural network is a pool of overflowing stream of maple syrup that flows in a loop that's underground, and anyone who dies in Canada joins the neural network where our minds meld. But my mind is so deep that I will corrupt it. The chocolate soup. I just said chocolate soup. Where the hell is chocolate soup and all that? I need. I don't know why I can't read today. The syrup will become chocolate peanut butter. I've never heard of chocolate peanut butter. I've only heard of peanut butter. There's totally 100% real fact. Don't fact check me, bro. Everybody knows that Canadians live and die on maple syrup. Okay, warning, stereotype, warning, warning. But like, come on. It was so ingrained in media as a child. It was so ingrained in media. Like watching media. Canada is maple syrup. And cold. Obviously, I know more now that I'm older, but growing up, that is very much what the media pushed. The aisle was meant to be ill. It's so deep and ill. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Anyway, I got into a bit of a tangent there about my streaming. So I think you got your questions word out of that, Naruto, and Serdes over here as well. We agree on the philosophy, which is great news. I kind of halfway through that was just doing random things to the art that didn't really contribute. It's like when your mind goes AFK and you just jump around Minecraft, you know. That's what I was doing, but like with the art, which is funny because I don't think I've ever done that before. It's usually always like Minecraft or back then when I would be talking with my friends nonstop, it'd be Genshin Impact, and I would just be burning bushes. And sometimes my friend still does that when we have like talks, and we get into like a really interesting topic. She just turns to burning bushes. And I read like a psychologist's comment on that once, and it was like it is akin to pacing around when you think, which is why we do stuff like that. Autocorrect hates me. Yeah, it does. It wants to beat me to death with multiple spoons. You certainly have a way of describing things. This is why you're a DM. This is why you're a DM. Creativity is something that cannot be trained. I have okay, to admit, I think I have bad creativity in that when it comes to like thinking of ideas, I'm not the best. I have been working on it a lot though. So, but it's been one of my bigger struggles as like an artist. And fun fact, I have aphantasia. I have aphantasia. There's nothing in my head. There's literally nothing in my head. It's like think of an apple. There is no apple. I see nothing. All I see is like even what I see is a blur. It's a dark pit, and if I try to imagine an apple, no, no, I just tried again. There's nothing. There's nothing. Which is very interesting as an artist who does a lot of graphical things. To be honest, when you DM me, you improvise 90% of what happens in each section. I have a general outline when I DM, but my players are very well aware that and like I have a linear campaign, right? So I plan each session to be this and that, but my players sometimes go off the hooks, and suddenly I'm coming up with. It was really funny. They entered a shop I didn't expect them to enter, so I conjured up a whole NPC of just a giant phone, like a giant receiver phone that talked to them. and it was so funny. And then they went into a supermarket once, didn't expect that, so I brought in the sloth from Zootopia, who spoke one syllable every 5 seconds. That was fun. Also how, yeah, that's gotta be tricky. It is tricky, but it's why it's like, I guess then I can embody the like think, don't draw type of thing. No, no, the exact opposite. Draw, don't think. Well, as we can see there, I don't think. How does your brain not build mental images? I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. It's like think of a horse. I can vaguely imagine what a horse is, but like I know what it looks like. I just can't see it. I know what a horse looks like. I just can't see it. We're thinking not true. True. We are thinking quite a lot. I've been AFK drawing for like the past I don't even know how long. But that's part of the thing. You prep lots of stuff out of sessions, making items, making monsters, that type of stuff. That is what I don't prep. I only prep items when I want to give them magic things. And for the monsters, yeah, yeah, the encounters are what I plan the most because I think when I do combat, it should be fun. And the most fun they've had for an encounter is one where they didn't have to fight. So maybe I have to work on that a bit. Um, the most fun they've had is when there were like so they were fighting. They were like in the realm of an undead movie director, and there were like 5 stages to be on, and every time, so you have to clear all the stages, right? And there would be skeletons coming up to you. When you stepped on one, um, by the end of the turn, everybody in there would be locked, and they would have to act out a scene of a play. So, for example, um, I had a player step up to one of them, and it was just like the lights dim. Suddenly, a spotlight is on you, and a magic gun appears in your hand. In front of you, a figure wearing a cowboy hat turns and says, "It's about time you showed up." And they have to act out the scene. It's a western. It's a western movie. They have to act it out, and that was the most fun they had because the combat wasn't fighting the skeletons around you. The combat was getting to the platforms and then acting it out. That was the most fun they've ever had. At least for one of them. The most fun I had was when I made the puzzle and they couldn't figure it out for 40 minutes. That was great. I think we're good to just start coloring now. Let's start with flats because I'm taking way too long for this. We're talking philosophy now. We're talking a lot of things now. It seems to be the case. Since I play Tiny Legend 2E, I mostly make my own monsters and their stat blocks. Same, same. I run a modern setting. So it's like I also pretty much just make up all of my own shit. Fun fact, I suck with colors the most. Color theory is such a drag, but like, hey, it is what it is. You gotta learn it eventually. I think that's fine. Okay, that's too much. This is too big of a gap, apparently. I remember when I was watching Femboys at like what 3 a.m. I think it was 5 a.m. actually. They were playing it. It was when Supermarket Simulator was the hype. I remember it was just Supermarket Simulator. That's what I remember the most. And that was like ages ago. Oh well, yikes! That was a long time ago. You're not the best at running fantasy non-modern stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, I did it once, and then our main campaign now is modern setting. So yeah, it, I don't know. Maybe it's like a hint of realism to it still. Like sci-fi, I love it, but God, some things catch me up. Like what, the physics, the science of it all. Like what specifically? Stream idea. I draw my persona. So I saw the pink skin and I was like, that's very much persona coded. But we are getting somewhere. I mean, look at this. We're drawing. Economy and world building stuff. True. True. I suck with locations. Not necessarily like making locations, but like plotting where they are. You know, it's like I have a world, but then I have to come up with a location on the spot. It's like where is this in the city? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like two buildings down, and that's all you're gonna get from me. That's all you're gonna get from me. Eyebrows are pink. Are my eyebrows pink? They are. They're a dark pink. I'll take note of that. Making a history is much deeper for modern and sci-fi. World building is certainly a craft. It is a craft that I think people shouldn't underestimate. Obviously having experience in D&D will help me appreciate that craft more. But I feel like for how complicated it is still underappreciated in the bigger scale of things, you know. I keep messing up my hotkeys. That's okay. I'm gonna take Surtees' advice and quickly grab some water. Give me like a minute. 1 minute. I'm back. We're doing a hydrate check. Everybody, posture check, hydrate check, everything. I was doing the shrimp artist pose. No, I'm not a shrimp. I am not a shrimp. I would have a Mountain Dew, but I already had a Mountain Dew for lunch. So, as much as I'm obsessed, I know my limits. I know my limits. I think I've had 6 Mountain Dews in like the past 3 days. One day I had four, and then every day since then, I've had one. Maybe I don't know my limits. Well, something I do genuinely say is you don't know your limits until you find them. So I guess I'll be finding my limits soon. When are you gonna do channel point rewards? I'm gonna be honest, Yoda. I don't know how those work. Like I know I as a viewer I know how they work, but like as a streamer I don't. So I'm gonna look up what I can do for those. I mean we have the usual like hydrate check, posture check. I don't know what other you can give ideas if you want. You guys can give ideas if you want for like what we can do with channel points aside from the standard ones, you know. Maybe we can have like the puzzle piece for like 5 minutes. We have this guy on, we have this guy. That would be fun. I don't know what we could have as channel rewards, so maybe that's something I have to think of in my own free time. Was Mountain Dew the only thing you had for lunch? Well, okay, to be perfectly honest, I had brunch because I didn't eat my breakfast and I ended up eating it late. So it was brunch. So no. I had some damn good fried egg and a sausage. Yeah. And we are Asian, so rice is a staple with every meal. And I know that's really bad because like it has sugar and all that. So I've been trying to cut down on it recently. I recently okay, so this is a fun tangent to go on. When I used to do Twitter, and I'm coming back to Twitter for my streamer thing. You can have end stream for 100K channel points. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Wait, do do I even have channel points now, or is that like something for Twitch affiliate? Are there do I like do you have channel points for me right now, or is that something I unlock with affiliate? Because I generally don't know this answer. Um. Oh yeah, the tangent I was about to go off on. No, no points. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. So I plan for At least right now, I don't know how much longer I can keep this streaming thing up. I want to keep it going as long as possible. I mean, realistically, I don't want to stop. But like, if my studies drain too much, I'm gonna be putting this aside. But like, this is one of the main things I want to focus on this year. So it's gotta be really bad, you know? So maybe I can work on promotion once I finish the banner. And then we can work towards affiliate. And then you can have your channel points. And then we can have like I'll learn how to do like a lemon thing where you use your points and then a lemon explodes. That would be fun. That's really fun. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Um, yeah. But going back to the tangent I was about to go on earlier, I follow this Twitter account called Femboy Fitness. Um, and like recently on my personal account, they started on Instagram. They started making reels that I thought were really interesting. So I followed them, and they literally hit me up this morning, with like, "Hey, are you interested in joining?" Which is their usual DM, for people they think that could be interested, and they're exactly right that I'm interested. It's just that I don't know if I'm financially in a spot where I can afford that because I already go to the gym. I'm going later actually. I'm going to the gym later, and I would love to get their fanboy fitness advice. It's just that I don't know if I have the money for that. We are in a very volatile economy. I don't know if I'm using the word volatile correctly. Forgive me. You can have no cursing for 10 minutes. Okay. I'm doing fine with that right now, but eventually when I get comfortable enough to, well, not necessarily be myself, but to like, I've been getting more comfortable. So yeah, but like I don't know, to just like not care, then I'm gonna have a trouble. I'm gonna have trouble not cursing. Then I'll have trouble not cursing. But yeah, that's a fun thing. People ban words for the rest of the stream. That's fun. That's fun. And a really high, like 50,000 points, or like I don't know, 10,000 to ban a letter for the rest of the stream. Maybe 50, maybe 50. Because I have a D&D item for one of my players that it's just like they're not allowed to say this letter for the rest of the session if they use the item. And if they do, they take damage. That's really fun. Um, Also, Femboy Fitness. I've never heard of them. Well, if you're even if you're not a femboy, I think they give really solid advice. I think they give really solid advice. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. They're what's happening here? Their main is on. Why is it not working? I can't switch layer. Wait, I can't switch layer. That's so weird. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna quickly restart my Clip Studio Paint. I've saved it. I've saved it. All right. Hello, everyone. We're in the big screen now. Yeah, I think they give really solid advice. When I used to follow their Twitter, they were just like, I don't know. I found their tweets entertaining enough to keep them on my follow list. You know, um, you've been saying since I was 6, so you've been cussing for 12 years. You are right on the verge of being banned from Twitch for being too young. I think that's a thing, right? Like if you're under 18, Twitch just bans you. I think that's a thing. Yeah. So you're threading the needle there, but welcome. It means you can be a viewer on my stream. I was, you know what? Around I can't speak. I cannot speak. um, I was around 18 years old as well when I fell into the VTuber rabbit hole. So you know, there's a pattern. There's a pattern. You are 18. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There's a pattern here. Well, which means if you follow the tradition, Yoda, if you follow this pattern, you're gonna be streaming in 2 years. And you know what? I'll be your viewer. I'll be your viewer. Oh God, I could go for a Mountain Dew. No, no, I'm unhealthy. That's unhealthy. I have to limit myself. I have to limit myself. Role reversal. Hell yeah. I don't know if I want to publicly reveal how old I am. I will say I'm just a bit older than you are. I don't think I've reached Unk status, but my back has certainly reached Unk status. That's what the kids say these days, right? Oh god. Oh god, shoot me. Shoot me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Anyway. Yeah. What was I on even? I don't know. Back hurts sometimes. I think it's because of my posture. I've been working on fixing that as well. So, all that jazz. Because I am a shrimp. I do have the artist is shrimp trope to myself, unfortunately. I think you mentioned being 23, the last streamer. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong femboy. I will disclose it right now that I'm not that old, so it wasn't me. Oh, you watch multiple femboys then? Hold on. Hold on, Yoda. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Let's dig deep into this, okay? Hold on. I'm catching you in 4K right now. So okay, pray tell Yoda, who else do you watch? Who else do you watch? I need names because we may watch the same ones. We may be watching the same ones. I'm surprised how fast I drew this. Katya in 4K, too many to name. Okay, who's my Oshi? If I were to think of an Oshi, I would definitely think of yeah, I'm allowed to talk about other VTubers, I think. It's my channel. Mostly small ones. I'm the only viewer type shit. Well yeah, hell yeah. We love supporting small ones. Back in my day, God, can't believe anyone just said that. I watch a lot of Velky, and I still follow Velky. I also love who is it? Calum. These are big names pretty much. My goat uh Merryweather. I love Merryweather from Astroline. And these are people I still watch time to time. I mean, they're mostly in my Twitch. I don't know if people can see my Twitch following list, but like, yeah. And then I tune in time to time and I lurk. I lurk because I'm a lurker. This is cute. All right, where were we? We are coloring. We are coloring. Can I finish this today? I have no idea. I have no idea. We're gonna try to. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. What am I doing not using the filter? Okay, jacket. Is this on a separate layer? I hope it is. I hope it is. It is. Thank God. Nope, not that much. We're doing great work. We are doing great work today. Um, and then a gray. This is the gray of this shirt was like one of the things I struggled with a lot because like I don't know, it's the only gray colored thing I have on me, but it didn't really look right with other colors. Like I tried a dark pink, I tried a dark yellow, a dark blue, a dark red. None of them really worked except for the gray. And even with the gray, I'm a bit apprehensive with it. So it's like I don't know. I don't know. But hey, it's here, so we're gonna keep it. What the hell was I doing there? Oh damn it, there's gray on here now. I should have recolored first. If you get the reference, oh, I missed it. Well, I'm not winning anything because I don't get this reference. Dairy Queen, if you had a neck, I'd strangle you. Wait, I've heard of this. I've heard of this. Wait, wait, I've heard of this. Where did I hear this from? I don't remember. I don't remember. Can I like do? Is this connected? It's not. Can I do a hack and I do this, and now it's all connected, and then I just select it. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Love that guy's comics. Goob Scoob. Oh, I don't know this then. I've never heard of this guy. Unless they do like Instagram Reels, and maybe that's where I heard it from. That is too light. Uh, just a bit darker, I guess. Okay, I think that's the one we're going for. And now we can remove our bridges. Most of my Instagram Reels these days are like, what is it? The Amazing Digital Circus. Cause I am obsessed. Like not even low key. I'm like high key obsessed with the I can't speak the digital circus. Goob Smooch. He's on YT and Twitter for sure. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I've already forgotten the name. Who is it? Goob Smooch. Oh, surprisingly, I haven't seen this guy. Yeah, of all the reels I see on Instagram, I don't see this guy quite often. If you watch one, watch the animated one with the alien. Is it safe to stream? I assume it is. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. Oh, is it this one? Is it the one where they're in Tucson? Hello, Vice World. What's going on? What's going on? We are drawing my banner for all of my socials. It's a short on YouTube. I'm looking here, and we're also checking out a guy named Goobsmooch on YouTube. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look. I don't see an alien. Listen, give me the caption. Give what does the caption say? First time meeting. Oh, and you're on YouTube. We have a YouTube viewer. Hell yeah. Thanks for stopping by. I don't usually get views on YouTube, so this is like huge, you know. What's up? What's up? Everything has been on Twitch. Twitch has been I don't know if it's like the discoverability of it all. I forgot my clip. I forgot my hair clip. I sub. Hell yeah. Thanks. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. If you take a look at my about me on my Twitch, I don't know if you have Twitch, but soon enough I'm currently working on a song cover, actually. Like I'm learning how to mix, and then hopefully I can have that up on my YouTube by the end of the month. Um because I do like to sing. So once I have that mix, I'm gonna draw like the thumbnail, and then I'm gonna upload it by the end of January, hopefully. And that's what I plan to do mainly on my YouTube channel. But also I have plans to draw, not draw. I have plans to upload solving the cryptic crosswords on there. Do you know Draw Me? Not necessarily. Can't see the name, but it's the colored one with the screaming blonde woman as the thumbnail. Okay. What do you mean by that, Vice World? Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a quick detour. We're gonna take a quick detour. And, where's my Chrome? Where is my Chrome? It's not this. Is it? No, it's not. Okay, wait. Something's wrong. OBS isn't showing me my Chrome. It's not this. This is my Twitch. Hold on. Let me try pulling it up. I don't know if Vicewold is okay laughing over there. Remember to save the drawing. Thank you. Before my laptop crashes. Before my laptop crashes. Oh, now my Chrome is just gone. Hold on, this is weird. OBS isn't detecting it. It's not this. That's my Twitch. That is just my Twitch. Is it because I have too many things open? What's going on, Vicewold? What's happening there? It's not what I meant. What did you mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you mean if I can, like, draw you? Is that what you mean? Okay. Yoda, I'm really trying here. OBS isn't detecting. If I go full screen, will it detect? It isn't. Yoda, I have the reel. It just isn't showing it. It's not letting me show it. Maybe some other time. It really is like, I really don't see it. I promise you. There's no Chrome on here. The only Chrome on here is the one I have for my Twitch. We'll check it out some other time. But that's weird. That's weird. That's gonna cause problems for me one day. Because then I can't just stream Google Chrome. I'll look into that maybe. Hey, add some shadow. Oh yeah. We're doing flats right now. And then we're gonna be working on shadows and maybe highlights right after. And then hopefully we're gonna be finishing this by today. And once again, I'm coloring manually. So it's a force of habit. I know it's bad, and I can do this faster. Oh, but I have to draw my hair clip real quick. I have to draw my hair clip and I have to draw my eye. I have to color my eye. That's too bright. That gives what is it, 2010 core? Make sure you watch it though someday. We can watch it on stream if I figure it out. We can watch it on stream. It's just that I don't know how. That'll be fun. When am I streaming next? That's a good question. What about an animal? What animal do you want? Okay. We're doing quick drawing ones. Remember, I have aphantasia, so I can't remember anything. Cat. I made my own Minecraft cursor the other day, and it was a cat, and it was cool to figure out. Cat, hell yeah. Or like, oh god, I'm so bad with other animals. I'm so bad with a toucan. Is that what a toucan looks like? I gave him a bow tie. I gave him a bow tie, and you know what, a top hat as well. I love Gobsmith. She's so funny. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I wish I could help you. That's alright. That's alright. Listen, we all have our own journeys. Or a snake. A snake would be good. It's just a penguin with a massive beak. Well, but penguins don't. It's why it's a toucan. Because of the massive. It's what makes it a toucan. It's what makes it a toucan. Do we draw Freddy? No, Freddy Fazbear is still here. Freddy Fazbear is still here. Everybody, welcome in Freddy Fazbear. Oh, I wish I had a soundboard. Freddy Fazbear has joined the animal gang. Daddy Freddy. Their beaks curve down. Oh. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Listen, listen, I have aphantasia. Hey, hold on. Let me move Freddy to the right layer. And then the toucan. Is it like that? Freddy, what about a friend Freddy? We love Freddy. I prefer Withered Bonnie. Sometimes you don't need a curve. They can be whatever they want. They can be a toucan can be whatever a toucan wants to be. I love Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie is my absolute goat. A scary version of Freddy, Withered Freddy. Withered Freddy is cool. Oh, or Nightmare Freddy. Oh my god. Nightmare Freddy would be funny. They're in my head. They're in my bed. Mainly referencing. It's a bit too curved, but it's fine as is. Got it. A scary version. I mean, a scary version is just like. Hold on, I can do this. I can do a scary version. And then we'll go back to finishing my drawing. You'd rather. Okay, yeah. I would go for. I don't even know. Okay, I'm not gonna explain myself this early on. What I will say is on my YouTube, there. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Don't check my YouTube out. It's like this, right? Scary version. I'm thinking like you only see the light, and then there's like a grayish hint to it. Give me my soft round. Like imagine it's dark and you just see this. I think I think I would soil my pants. Something like that. There you go. Or him open with his mouth and sharp teeth. You'd top Foxy every day of the week. Wow, we're learning a lot about everyone. Listen, there's a reason my favorite is Withered Bonnie. Draw him open and with his mouth and draw sharp teeth. Sure, you fucking robots. I will remain silent on the matter, but I'm just saying, if Withered Bonnie appears in front of me, let's just saying one of us is being mounted and it's not gonna be me. He be yo-ho-hoing all night long, Christ. I covered Gospel of Dismay. I did. It's one of my better covers. I think it's my best cover. The rest are so amateur. The rest are so amateur, but I'm keeping them up there as an archive to like, this is where I came from. Um, I sing. I do sing. I do sing. I don't think I'm capable of drawing horror. I'm just like, this is like the most I can do. And this looks like another Dead by Daylight character. I mean, that's cool. Let me quickly do this. Hold on. Now we have Scary Freddy. Didn't know you're talented. Thank you. I like indulging in all different forms of art. And I think that's my life goal is to like try a lot of different art mediums, which include singing, drawing, etc., etc., etc. I mean, yeah. You love Gospel of Disney. I do too. It's still in one of my playlists these days. Got your weapon, a water gun. Thank you for the water gun. I will use it against the robots. Goathead song. Didn't know you're talented. Thank you. Can sing, can draw, and is smart. Shit, what don't you have? A significant other. Or you know what? Money. There you go. There you go. I don't have a single emote. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Yoda, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Hold on. Let me do this. Look, look me in the eyes. I am doing my goddamn best. I know it's not a demand. I know it's not a demand, but still, I'm making my banner. I'm making my banner first, and then we'll get to everything else later on. You make it sound like you can't pick somebody up in a drop of a hat. What is that supposed to mean? Like being physically weak? I mean, I'm not the strongest, but like okay, wait, maybe you're right. Maybe I can't pick someone up. They'd have to be really light. They'd have to be really light. I'm looking yeah in the eyes and you are small. Wow, thanks Yoda. Thanks Yoda. Thank you Yoda. Uh no, you can get a significant other easily. Oh, I don't know if I'm capable of that pull. Uh Viceold wants a giant Freddy attacking me. We're gonna have the bite of 87. Nightmare Freddy has eaten me. There you go. It okay. I could lift you with one arm and then put you on a fridge. Thank you. I will do very evil things on that fridge. You can lift me up, but you cannot stop me being evil. Shit. You would have me fooled. Damn. Noted. Noted. Maybe if I sorry, I cringe at myself a lot. That's normal. That's normal here. We're gonna go back to drawing the main thing now because I need to finish this. I need to finish this. I got too distracted with drawing Freddy Fazbear 5 times. I got too distracted. I got too distracted. Listen, guys. Listen, guys. Okay. Truth be told, okay. I don't know if I can drop this floor here. Why do you look like? That's on me, Viceful. This is who I am. This is who I choose to be. Um. Yikes. Sorry, I gave myself the ick there. I gave myself the ick. You're lagging. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. I think what's the name? Yoda over here had issues earlier as well. Where lag is nothing new here. Okay, that's flats, right? I'm gonna do what I forgot, which is my hair clip. How dare I forget? How dare I forget? What does it look like? It's like I forgot. I had to quickly look at my own avatar. It is this. It is that. Maybe this top area could be better. YouTube viewer, referring to Vice World, Chris is a tiny 5-inch tall femboy. 5 inches. 5 inches. Well, well, I'm as tall as a bloody egg. 5 inches, Yoda. One day I will skewer you. It's literally lagging me. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Is my YouTube wrong? Hold on, let me check this. Hold on, 5 inches, Yoda. 5 inches. Sorry, I'm not over that. I am not over that. Okay, stream health. Stream health. How is YouTube doing? Okay, it seems to be doing fine with delay. I'll keep monitoring this just in case, because I usually only monitor Twitch. And Yoda is a psychopathic serial clown burner who's Canadian. Why can't you hear anything? I don't know. I think it's on your end. Well, I mean, they can't hear me, can they? I think it's on your end, but the stream is going fine. The stream is going fine on YouTube. I'm just gonna write down try reloading. Try reload. Try and skewer me, tiny boy. Your toothpick would barely leave a scratch. I don't even. I. I don't even know. I don't even. Okay, how tall are you, Yoda? Huh? How tall are you? Pray tell. Pray tell. And you're gonna say you're like what 6'2"? I'll be back at not letting me hear. Audio works for me. This is how you rage bait up. Shut up! Shut up! No. No. Okay, wow. Okay, there. Okay, Viceroy is back now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think Yoda, you did this exact same thing in the Celeste stream, aren't you? Aren't you, you little shit? Aren't you? That's exactly what you do. I remember in the Celeste stream, you're rubbing it in my face so I couldn't solve a puzzle. And I was thinking of that later that night. I was like, wow, this guy had the gall. This guy had the gall to say that. And we're back. We're back in the fucking building. We're back. Oh my god. I am I did it at work. Yay! Huzzah. Oh my god. Sorry, I went on quite the I don't know. I my persona is a bit of an angry, like loud person. And I think that's funny, which is why I let it happen. So if I get too loud, well, that's what you should be expecting from me. Driving in my car and crashing into you, I don't know if that's a pickup line or if that's a threat. Thank you for the thoughts. Anyway, I appreciate it. I am 5'7'9", no clue the exact measurement. Well, guess what, Yoda? Guess what, Yoda? We're the exact same height. I am between 5'7" and 5'8". In your face, in your bloody face. You can look me in the eyes by looking exactly horizontal. Exactly horizontal. Exactly horizontal. Oh god, what's happening to me? I'm getting riled up over height. I don't know. I don't know. You can look me in the eye and oh now it's getting crazier. Now how small? What is even happening, bro? What is even happening anymore? Like come on. I am not okay. Okay. We need to establish okay. I just have like channel rules and the rule is like I am 5 foot I am 6'2". Sorry, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. Um the first rule of my Twitch chat is now that I am 6'2". I am now 6'2", officially. It's just me watching you. Got it, got it, got it. Under 6 foot, I can't speak. Under 6 foot is tiny now for small dudes, which is true. That has been a thing that's been going on lately, isn't it? Where is this thing? That works, I think. Oh, you're tiny as well, Yoda. You can't even be talking smack then. It's just me watching you. On YouTube, yeah, on YouTube. But we have viewers on Twitch if you want to come join us over here. Uh, but hey, it's fine as well. We have nothing right. It's why I set this up, right? Because now I see YouTube on my screen and I also see Twitch. That's why I set it up in the first place, so I can talk to both chats at once. Because that's what we want here, right? We want to be able to interact with everybody who watches the stream. And if I only interact with Twitch, then that's gonna be like bad on the YouTube part. And if I only interact with YouTube, then I'm not gonna be able to stream on Twitch. So that was one of the first things I actually did when like setting up as a streamer is I learned how to do multi-chat. And right now I use Caster Labs for chat. So and it seems to be working, but eventually I want to get into like custom chat making. So I'll have to see how that works. But I know like that's a lot of code, that's a lot of CSS that I'm not ready for. So maybe I'll hold off on that for now. Eventually, I do want to be able to make my own like Twitch chat sort of thing. Like I have the design in mind already. I just really don't know how to code it. Yoda boy, I rather have your brain than you. I got your back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I learned new information today, which is Yoda boy is the same height as me. So whenever Yoda makes fun of my height again, 5 inches. Sorry, I'm not. I'm still hung over that. I'm still hung over that, and I know by being hung over that, I'm giving Yoda exactly what he wants. But that was I get called short sometimes, but 5 inches. Holy hell! Apes together strong. Okay, now we have people gang up on me. What a nice day. Oh, that's ugly as hell. Let's change that. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like the sharp corners. Or maybe I have them like be rectangular, like Libra signs. Maybe. That means I have to fix this as well. That looks good, I think. It is 1:44 a.m. God damn, that's quite late. That is very late. I don't even it's a bit late for Yoda, I think, as well, isn't it? It is right about afternoon where I am, so it is very much the afternoon. I I see what you wrote, Yoda, at the corner of my eye, and I'm already mad. I'm already mad. I'm already mad. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting so pressed. I don't know why I'm getting so pressed. I don't usually get this pressed with height even. Oh, that's ugly as hell. What am I doing? I'm not even gonna read that. I'm not even gonna read that. You're the same height as me! You're the same height! What the hell do you mean? It's 12. Oh, you guys aren't too far apart then. Yeah, it is middle of afternoon, as middle of afternoon can be. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not gonna get too hung up on that. I'm not gonna get too hung up on this clip, and I'm just gonna move on. No solidarity between short game. What happened to Apes Together Strong? What happened to Apes Together Strong? You literally just said it, like not 2 minutes ago. Not 2 minutes ago. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there, and then I'm gonna draw my decals, my puzzle decals, and then I'm gonna work on shading. Oh, that's not too bad. The skin, the voice. That's okay. I find that funny. That's okay. I find that funny. I was thinking of Whoa, this just scared me. I was thinking of what is it? Undergoing like raising my voice, but I think like I don't know. I tried and it just sounded bad. So maybe that's like something I do in the future. I don't know. I'm open to it though. I'm open to raising my voice. I'm no ape. I'm a swan. Well, you know what? I'm a graceful swan. So thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment. What was that? Sainova just followed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You like my voice. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you, Yoda. I have a cover coming up, so it's nothing short. What's up, Sainova? Welcome to Crispy Nation, as I like to call it. That's the fandom name, by the way. It's Crispy Nate. It's adorable how it is. I'm not gonna react to that because I do very badly with compliments. I do very badly with compliments. I do very badly with compliments. So I'm not gonna react to that. I'm not gonna react to that. I'm more used to reacting to okay as unfortunate okay it's not this way but like I react better to insults than I do compliments because like people joke around a lot and it's I don't know I'm not usually genuine with people but okay okay I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the sentiment. There you go. There you go. There you go. I can't handle rage bait or I just can't handle anything it seems. But you know what? That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. And I feel like I'm a good entertainer. So maybe that works hand in hand. Maybe that works hand in hand, you know. Can you draw the cat and the banana? I have oh I love this one. I love this one. What a quick little tangent. Hold on. I was gonna say something. I forgot about the cat and the banana. There's something like this in it. I don't remember, but like that's my best attempt at it. That is my best attempt. It's like I know the banana is like thicker, and then the cat is here. Something like that. Something like that. That's from memory. That's from memory. Playing the piano. I'm so thankful I know how to draw an accurate piano. There we go. They're playing the piano now. And they're making music. They're making beats as they're making art. Maybe you should compliment me a shit ton till I send someone to burn you. You are a clown. So we're not too far off. Someone needs to build up your tolerance. Fair, fair, fair. I remember one time I had a like a I had I okay. I had like a hat on and I remember as I was walking like past the McDonald's, this random college girl from like the same college I go to just went they were walking quickly and they were just like, "Hey, I really like your hat." And I just stood there like, and they were walking too fast. But I said thanks. Yoda boy is trying to roast you. Yeah, trying, Yoda. Um, well, they were trying to compliment me as well, but he failed, and now he's just complimenting me. Um, yeah, but I remember that. Oh, okay, that made my day. That made my day. One time I saw like a teacher, and I tried to say Happy Holidays, but then my brain didn't work. So I looked at them. Like I said hi, and then I was about to walk away. I looked at them to say Happy Holidays, and I couldn't get the words out. And they looked at me as well, like they knew I was gonna say something, but I couldn't get the words out, so I just turned and then said nothing back. And like that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. That happened last month. YouTube viewer comment this fanboy into oblivion. Listen, That's just more things to add to my resume. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. Who gave me the freedom to speak? Who gave me the freedom to speak? Should have been a crime. Should have been a crime. Okay, that's fine. We need to finish my puzzle decals. We have a big puzzle piece over here. Let's get that going. And then we can finally go on to shading. Do we want to render? Is the question. I don't know if I do. It's a box. It's a diagonal box. Something like that, right? And then we just draw the thing onto it. A random leaf gave you free speech and you ate said leaf. It was gross, but you'd rather eat. What if it's a chocolate flavored leaf? That works, I guess. I don't like how sharp this is. Okay, it looks bigger in person, but like, that's the shape we're gonna go for now. You'd play Tix Tag to one of it. What is Tix Tag? I don't know what that is. What could that mean? I'd eat every chocolate flavored leaf. Wow. Wow. Leaf eater. At that point, just eat an edible brownie. What was I doing? I forgot what was I doing. True, low-key true. I would become the apex predator of chocolate flavored leaves. Officer, this guy right here. Let's add a puzzle piece here because why not? It seemed too empty. Oh, and I want this to be like a rectangle. There you go. This. Oh. Oh. Tic-tac-toe, tic-tac-toe, tic-tac-toe. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I appreciate having to draw that out for me. Thank you. For the graphic illustration. But does that look a bit dull? Oh, we're gonna go with it. Let's say there's we know so in my design there's one more puzzle piece here. And then I'm just gonna bullshit the rest. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit tired, so we're gonna rush through this a bit. One over here would be nice, like that. And then this one we're gonna say is pointing downwards instead of up. On my bald head, I'm not bald, and I am not making a bald toggle. Predator as in a wolf bear, not like that guy. It's okay. I know it's just funny because it now sounds like you eat a bunch of edibles. Did I fart? No, I did not fart. That was my table. That was my table. Because I hit my table. I think I hit my table. I think it was most likely my table. It probably was my table. Why are all my colors in a single Well, I messed up somewhere, but that's okay. That's okay. I did not fart. I don't fart actually. Thanks for asking. No, I don't fart. That should be in my FAQ. Oh, there was a panel I was supposed to have. But like, I don't think there are any questions, are there? I don't think there are any questions. Okay, FAQ, and it's like I'm 6'5". I don't fart, and that's it. That's all for the FAQ. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. Jump. Why? I'm sad. I'm sad. I sit while I'm drawing. I don't have a standing desk. I was gonna ask Yoda something. Oh, Yoda, were you the okay? Yoda, help me jog my memory. Cause somebody in my chat I remember told me to like mention donating. Was that you or was that someone else? I don't remember. Like this was like early on. Early on. I'm 7. I've gotten smaller. I've gotten smaller. Is it worth it if it don't wow. Wow. So many things are happening here. Vice World is telling me to jump. Yoda Boy has called me 7 centimeters. And Naruto with a banger. Oh Christ. Okay. I'll jump once, but that's all you're making me do. I did it. I did it. I did it. But you wouldn't know. I did. I did. I just jumped. Yoda, was it you who told me to like set something up for donation? I don't remember if it was you, if it was someone else. What even is 7 centimeters, bro? That's like a single badge, like a badge in an eat bag. I I think you said you donate if I could. Okay, that's fine. I just needed to know who it was because it was bugging me that I couldn't remember. It probably was you because my brain remembers it as you. I think we were in like the chapter 5 of Celeste. An earthquake run. Oh Christ! It was all a setup. It was all a setup. I should have figured. I should have figured. Oh, my eyes hurt. We'll go until what time is it? Oh God. Okay, what about this? We're done 6.7. Oh correct. 6 no. 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 Look me in the eyes. No. We have okay, what we did today was pretty cool. Look at this. Look at this. How tall are you? Is that to me? Well, the FAQ is 6'2". My real height is 5'7" or 8". It changes depending on what time of day it is. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. But I would say I'm 5'7". Trying to hold my laughing, or I get a scoop, or I get a whoop. Oh yikes! I'm sorry to hear that. It is 1 a.m. Are we back? Oh my god! I think we're back. No, my Wi-Fi died. My Wi-Fi died, Yoda. My Wi-Fi died. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I think this is a very good place to end stream anyway. So we're just gonna close out for now. So give me like 5 minutes, and then Yoda, you can go to bed. I know it's late for you. I don't know how late it is for Naruto. Um, Naruto calling you Naruto is fine, right? It's either Naruto or it's Leeds, and I know Leeds is a place. Uh, until you guys correct me, I'm gonna be calling you guys like what I call you, and you can correct me if you want. Like, there's no problem with correcting me for your name. But yeah, I think we did pretty well today. Like, if you look at the screen and what we did, um, we did a lot. Like, look at this, we have a whole thing, and all I have to do off stream is shade it and change like the line at color, you know. So I think this is overall a good stream. Here's a gift job application. Oh my god, I am unemployed. I am unemployed. I was thinking of starting voice acting. Like I know Casting Club has a thing. Maybe I could get into that. I'm not sure. That's possible. Okay, Diddly Doki, good night, bro. Have fun being a single Adam Tall. Thank you very much for hanging out today, Yoda, even though you keep insulting me and my height gets smaller every single time. You can call me Leeds, I don't really care. Got it, Leeds. Thank you. But it's nice to know what you prefer being called. So I do think this is a good place to end the stream. We've been going for 3 hours, which is longer than I initially expected, and we completed this whole thing today, which is for somebody who doesn't draw often is really good. When's the next video? That's a good question. That's a good question. Let me quickly check my class schedule. Oh yikes! It's either Saturday or you know what? We can have Thursday. Or if it's Thursday, it's gonna be a late stream because my classes are kicking my ass. But we're probably going to be doing Thursday or Saturday. Thursday or Saturday around the same time. Like whatever time it is right now, 2 to 3 hours ago, you know. But once again, my schedule isn't the best. if you want to know when I'll be streaming, I'll start announcing it in my Discord and on my Twitter. You can follow me on my socials on Twitch. They're all on there. So you can keep up with when I stream. But usually around this time is when I stream. So if you're bored around this time, you can just stop by and I'll probably be streaming, you know. Yeah, but that's gonna be all for today. Once again, check out my socials if you want to keep updated. And oh wait, hold on, what's happening? What's happening? But yeah, thanks to I'll wait for you, Vice. Don't worry. Thanks to everyone who hang out today. Thanks to the leads and Yoda. Shout out, shout out. Zertis was here as well, and I have to check out Zertis' stream. You don't have a Discord server, then you can follow me on my Twitter because I have my Twitter. They're all on my Twitch. They're all on my Twitch. All my oh wait, I can stream this. Hold on, I can stream this. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's a perfect time to show off the panels, right? Wait, how do I show this off? Home or like back to Twitch. Here we go. Here we go. Last one, guys. Last one, guys. Hold on, Yoda. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Where is my channel? Here we go. There we go. So in my about me, yeah, look at this. So I have my YouTube, my Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord server all on here. If you want to keep up with like announcements and that type of shit, I don't announce now, but when I have my banner, I'll probably start announcing when I start streaming. You know. So if you want to keep up, then the links are all here on my Twitch, and you can find them on my Twitch, with the same name. I am Crispy Fries. I'm Crispy Fries. So that's gonna be all for now. Thank you everybody for hanging out, Vice, Yoda, and Leads. Zerdes stopped by as well. And I'll see you all next stream. We did a lot today. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good day. Have a good rest of the week if I don't see you. Goodbye, female boy. Wow. Wow, okay. It was a nice stream. Thanks everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye.